Yeah, just last week you all saw me go through all the effort of putting all this back together and making it look nice, but it's just not up to my standard. I want it to look even better and I want it to function even better. The carriage moves up and down, but not very freely. The cross slide actually functions very well. I'm happy with this mechanism, but just I need to get inside here and take a look and make sure everything looks good. Make sure everything looks greased. This thing's been out in the elements for I don't know how long. Plus, I'm still teetering on the edge if I'm going to keep this thing or not. Having this big a lathe in my shop would be amazing. I could do so many things with it. But getting three-phase power in here for this three-phase motor, I mean, it's just going to be a big challenge. The minimum for what I need would be $900 for the rotary phase converter I'm looking at. And I don't know if I need to spend that much just for this lathe. I can get a lot more money out of it if I just sell it and get me another lathe that's more my size, but we'll see. I'm gonna start taking this apart. We can start over here with the accessories, I suppose. Nope. That was very loose. That was also very, very loose. I have not touched those yet. Huh. What is that, a 6? Yeah. 6mm, 3/4 inch long bolt. I'm assuming just same again for this upper one. What does that uncover? Oh, huh. So how would this work then? Oh, this must be completely seized. This is supposed to rotate. So this stays put against this, and this handle, I guess, pushes in, and you can rotate this cylinder downward. Because over here, on the end of this, is a limit switch right here. And I rotate that, it activates the limit switch. I don't even think I can get that off of here without taking this off. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. So let's just slide this on down here for now. We'll worry about that here later. Maybe we can just start up here. All right, after consulting the manual, I'm going to just work my way from the top down. Very rusty bolt to the dial indicator attached to the handle here. Looks like it's about 1.25 inches long. Next up, we got a taper pin into this handle here that needs to come off. Now I can't quite tell which way this is supposed to be pushed out, but it looks like this side's smaller. So let's give it a whack or two and see if we can't break something. Man, that's just gonna mushroom out. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to get caught in a jam immediately on this thing. It feels like I'm heading that way. I need me a brass punch, man. I really do. Because these cold chisels are just going to mushroom out those little pins. Let me think. Got this chisel with a relatively flat tip on it. I think the tip actually broke off of it, honestly. But it looks like it might work out in my favor here. Allow me to consult the manual yet again. And I'm already getting stumped up on this thing. Come on, man. According to the manual, it looks like it came in from this direction, actually. How accurate is that? I don't know. Let me try hitting it out this way. So I only gave this a couple taps last time. Or maybe we just move on, actually. This doesn't necessarily need to come off just yet. I can fool with some other stuff first, so. Let me try my luck elsewhere, and then I'll come back to this. Already giving up on one thing, yeah. Already, it's going great. It's going great. All right, after a bit more Googling, I realized I just need to hit this thing. There we go. There's some movement. Sweet. About time. All right, let's get this handle off of here now. Where's my soft head mallet? Oh, that's coming off of there pretty nicely. Beautiful. This is going to look real good polished up. Huh. Dude, look at that. You can tell it's been sitting there for a while. All that moisture built up there on the bottom. Yeah, same again here. Okay, got 2 bolts here. Let me guess, 6? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Now that's a bolt. Now does this come off? Oh. Looky there. This is what the cross slide attaches to, so I need to take this off to get the whole shaft out. So it looks like I just got to spin it around a couple times. Wrong way. There. Wonderful. Look at that. It's been raining for the past 5 days straight here, and this is the first morning I've had in a while where it hasn't been raining, so the audio is going to be better today. So that's good. I've already taken these bolts out of here because I was just toying around with it, and it's already come decently loose. So let's go ahead and just take care of this next. All right, what we got? Start down here. Oh yeah, 6mm. Oh, there we go. Oh. Let me get you all a better angle on this. This. Huh. Oh shit. Oh, this rod actuates that. And this looks like a stop point. Oh, for this. So when this travels across this bump on the cross slide, it'll knock that up and disengage the lathe, the carriage? I think so. Or should at least stop it in some way. That is awesome, man. Where to next? Does that come off? Oh. Well, that came off easy. Does this come off? Are there any more bolts on that? No? Oh, I see a retaining pin here. Okay, that sucks. Well, it's loose. So it means it must come off, I guess. Maybe it's just like a dowel for an align. Oh, it's probably an alignment dowel. Yeah. Okay. Now what about this? Oh. Huh. And that just goes in there. Oh, this check ball. And that check ball corresponds with these grooves on this shaft. That's what let it lock into place. Okay. I don't want to lose this check ball. What about this? Beautiful. Huh, that's simple. Got to take this handle off next. We have a locking pin here. And from what I learned earlier with the other handle, the cross slide, I think I just need to hit this really hard. Or not. That is coming out very easy. Should I be alarmed about that? Like some things on this machine, man, they're just loose. Like they're just... Like some things are loose. Oh, there we go. Some things are loose and they absolutely shouldn't be. So maybe somebody was already in here before selling it. The previous seller told me it was his grandpa's and it just sat outside for, 2 years or so before he was able to sell the thing off. So I don't know if that should give me pause for concern or not, but we're here anyway. Okay, that handle should be coming off. Come on, you. The pin's out. What's keeping you on there, buddy? All right, got a little bit of space there. See if I can get the pry bar in. Very gently. Just work it back and forth. Don't want to break nothing. No reason to rush it. I'm getting some progress here. I'm getting more space in between the face of it and the handle. Let me try the hammer again. Time lapse time. There we go. That just comes right off. Huh. Man, everything on this machine is so solidly built. I'm so impressed with it. It's just these old machines, man. They're built like tanks. But that also means transporting them is awful. I mean, you all saw me. That just came off. Is that supposed to? Oh, yeah, sweet. Nice. Nice little O-ring there. That O-ring is in surprisingly good shape. As I was saying, this machine is estimated to weigh about 3,000 pounds based off the spec sheet. Man, it weighs every bit of it. My tractor wouldn't even begin to touch to lift it. I mean, you all saw that. All right, now onto the part that I'm kind of ashamed of. I don't know if you all can see it too clearly, but right here, this is the part I'm ashamed of right here. I cannot figure this handle out. As you can see, I've already taken a punch to it and tried to drift it around. I can't tell if this whole face here is a part of the locking mechanism to keep it on there, or if the set screw is just inside of the hole there. I've tried every number of things to get this off, and I think I'm gonna have to drill that out because it is stuck on there for dear life and not letting go. According to the spec sheet, there is a set screw in there which retains this to the shaft. So I think if I just go very slow, drill in as a tiny drill, work it around, see what I can get, what movement I can get, maybe just even like a ½ inch in, if even that. And just see, be really exploratory with what I'm doing. I don't want to go too gung-ho with it and ruin anything, because having to retap some threads would be awful. Yeah, I'm just going to drill that out. Wish me luck. Well, I can't get the wheel off. I tried drilling out the center hole. I'm gonna try something else real quick. I'm gonna take out all these face bolts and see if I can't get this face cover to the carriage off and see if that whole mechanism won't slide out with it. Because if I can get that done, then I won't need to take it off at all. Well, we'll see, but I hope so. I'm just going to take off all of these bolts first. Okay, the only thing holding this on here right now is this shaft, this bolt, what I'm assuming is a shaft right here, but I could be wrong, and this mechanism over here. So I'm going to get something to put underneath here in case this comes off and it's really heavy and I can't lift it. I need to set it down quick. Got this old dog bed that makes for a great landing pad for things. Let's see what happens here. It's loose. All right, looks like it's coming off. Let me get my gloves on. I don't want it to pinch my fingers. Getting caught up on something here, so let me hit this with my punch. Ooh, baby. I'm happy with that. Look at that. And I got what looks like a ping pong ball. Does that, I mean, it fits through there. Maybe he put that there to help keep the moisture out. Here, let me show you. I'll show you exactly where I found that. That's crazy. I think it's a ping pong ball. But looky in there. It looks great. It really does. I'm happy with that, man. This looks great. This looks like this carriage has two main parts. The actual part that rides on the ways, and then the mechanics over here on this side. But I just got 2 bolts on either side here, maintaining this. So maybe I can just drop that off of there? Now that's gonna be much heavier than that faceplate was, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that. This looks great. But back to this ping pong ball. Let me drop it. Yep, that's a ping pong ball. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but that's over there now. That was just sitting right here. Now I'm seeing something. This over here, we've got a hole in the back right bottom corner here. And this has an oil fill port and an oil level port. So this is supposed to be in a bath of oil in here. But that port is wide open right there. Also, I'm seeing some moisture down in there. Ew, why did I touch it? Ooh, gross, gross, gross. I'm guessing that's the drain port, but there's nothing there. So I'm gonna have to come up with a rubber stopper there to fix that drain port. Oh, note to self, that was sitting right there. So I think next up on my list of duties here is cleaning up this faceplate, taking off all these attachments as best I can, wire wheeling off all the rusty old paint and getting a new coat of paint on that. I think that'll make it look really nice and help with the appearance of this thing because it looks gross right now. Every little thing I can do, I'm going to do. Cleaning it, polishing it, making it look better because I'm either going to keep it or sell it. I still haven't decided yet. And if I sell it, I'll get a lot more out of it if it looks somewhat presentable. And it works, of course, but so far, nothing is leading me to believe that this thing is out of order. I mean, everything looks appropriate. So I'm happy.